Yo, what's up guys, it's Mystic, and for this video I'm going to show you guys all the new things that Apple talked about. Now first thing is the new look. So this is the new liquid display, and this is exactly what everyone keeps talking about. This is the new liquid glass display. You can now change the color of it. You can make it dark mode, light mode, or even transparent.
Or an all-new clear look. The new design extends to the dock and even to your widgets, giving you an entirely new way to personalize it.
Another thing is the unified layout. So now you can have it where it's going to match up on all your devices, and they also did update the Phones app.
Tap. Your recents and voicemails now appear in a single convenient list below.
Now another thing they did talk about was the AI-powered live translation. So you can have it where you can talk to someone in a different language and it'll automatically translate it. Now another feature is the hold assist. So basically if you're calling and you have to be on hold, the system will detect it based off of the hold music, and it will now tell you when somebody's ready to pick it up.
Put it away and go about your daily routines. Once a live agent becomes available, we'll ring you to return to the call and let the agent know that you'll be there shortly.
Now for the next thing, you can now actually have wallpapers in iMessage. So when you're having a conversation with someone, you can actually change the way the background looks specifically for that person. Now, and there was a few changes with messages. Other than that, now they also do have polls inside the messaging app. So if you have a group chat, you guys can now set a poll to vote on food or anything like that. And another thing they did do, other than the polls, because you can now, vote on those, of course, is now there's going to be group messaging where you can actually utilize and see who's talking. And another thing is the screening tool. So now you can actually go through your messages and it will actually screen out all the random ones like the one-time pins and everything like that.
Cluttered with spam and unknown numbers to this.
Now another thing is now the apps actually look more realistic. So the Cameras app is going to look completely different. It's going to actually be broken off into two sections, video and photo.
Two capture modes that you use most, photo and video. Just swipe your finger left or right to reveal additional modes like cinematic mode or portrait mode. And a simple swipe up lets you easily reach all your settings like aspect ratio and timers. Photos now features separate tabs for library and for collection.
And another thing is also with FaceTime, it was updated. So now when people talk, it'll automatically minimize you. And now also when you go on the app itself, the app looks completely different now. This is actually what they're going to call the FaceTime landing page now. Now another update is now there's new animations when you listen to music, and they also added lyrics pronunciation, so you can actually sing along with a song that's in a whole different language, and auto mix, which is now kind of like an automatic DJ where it's going to crossfade and actually have the beat matching and everything when you go through songs. Now another thing you can do is now you can actually pin music and artists also, and they did add an app just for their Apple Arcade or gaming, and there also is going to be visual intelligence now on the phone itself. So AI will actually be able to see what's on your screen. So if you take like a screenshot of like a concert, it can automatically add it to your calendar. And they did talk about watchOS. So watchOS looks completely different now. It kind of matches with the liquid design of the regular iOS, and they did add a feature where now you can flick your wrist and you can basically use it to cancel out phone calls or even text messages and alarms. And another thing that was updated was the live translation is coming to watchOS also. Now also just to let you know, the multitasking on iPad got a huge update and it looks completely different now. It actually looks closer to a macOS now.
When I first open an app, it shows up full screen. I can swipe home and open another, and it's still full screen. So if this is how you like to use iPad, it's just as simple as ever. But now I also have this grab handle in the bottom right to fluidly resize apps into windows. If I previously resized apps, when I open them again, they open back in the exact same size and position, and I can place them just where I want them. This is designed to work great with touch or with a trackpad. And now I also have a pointer.
And not only does this look closer to the macOS, but the whole iPad itself is going to feel refreshed. because now you can actually change the name of your, your folders. You can change the color of them, and it's a whole different file system now that looks similar to the Mac. So when you actually go to a certain file, you can actually choose where to open it now, whether you want it in a specific app, and you can also move the folders to your dock, which looks exactly like you're on a Mac OS.
It fans out showing the files inside.
Now, one thing I will say, speaking of Mac OS, they actually changed the way it looked. So the new update is going to be called Tahoe, and it looks completely different also. It has the same liquid glass that matches up on all the devices with the unified look.
Offer a subtle hint of the content with an easy reach as you scroll. The menu bar.
Now, there was also an update to the game app on the Mac, same as the iPad. And also with Xcode, which this is a pretty big one, is now developers can actually utilize AI when making apps. So that can completely change some of the games and apps that we're going to see soon. Another thing is that the new TV OS is going to allow us to do karaoke. So if you have a phone, you can now sing along with your TV OS. That's one of the new updates.
Visual effects that light up the big screen, lights that bring depth and detail to every edge.
This is going to be the liquid display as far as on TV OS. So it's going to have the same glass display where you can see through it, which this one actually looks the best. It looks amazing on TV OS because you can see right through it, see, still watch your TV and be able to do everything. Another thing is CarOS is going to get a huge update, and this is what it's going to look like also.
A compact design when you get a call, so you can still see what's on the screen, like your upcoming directions, along with tapbacks and pinned conversations in Messages. iOS 26 also gives you widgets in CarPlay. They're quick and glanceable ways to get information, as well as live activities, so you can stay on top of what's important to you.
Now, other than those updates, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you guys want to see. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
So now I got it dead there.